Hello everyone. Currently, I am just putting highlights on the armor of this Eradicator. So yeah, this Salamander's Eradicator. Hello Leslie Meredith. Thank you. So yeah, to everyone jumping in the stream, currently I am putting highlights on the armor of this Eradicator. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about either what I'm doing or just anything in general, I would be happy to answer. I just realized. Okay, there we go. Already starting to look better. with just a couple of simple highlights. There we go. Oh, hello everyone. Everyone who just jumped in. I am currently painting this Eradicator, just putting highlights on his armor, and talking with chat a bit. So yeah, I will read and respond to every chat message. And yeah, if there's any questions about what I'm doing or why I'm doing anything, I would be happy to explain. Hello everyone who just jumped in. Currently I'm just painting this Eradicator model and talking with chat. If anyone has any questions, I would be happy to answer them. Hello, Gavin. That was way too high pitched. Hi, Gavin. Oh, nice. I'm assuming he's also painting Warhammer then? Or miniatures at the very least? what army does he paint then? Or what army or for what game? Nice. I shall eagerly await Gavin. And hello everyone who's just joined stream. Currently I'm just painting the highlights of armor on this model. I will interact with all chat messages, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. It's not too hard, it's really just a matter of practice. Like all skills, really. Just don't try too much in the beginning, then just keep practicing, and yeah, it gets easier. There I go, that's more clear. Let's put a little more green here. Strengthen the hands. Just gonna grab some more paint, as my wet palette happens to be out of this particular green at the moment. Let's put this away. Let's do the helmet. Let's do the helmet. Helmet will be a little more interesting to highlight. Oh, there we go. Now you can see. It's definitely looking better. Definitely looking a lot better. Definitely looking interesting now. Now let's strengthen those highlights on those edges. And then also on this model. There's light right here. There's also, if you're looking at the light coming from right here about-ish, this is most of it. You definitely want to strengthen right here, though. And thank you for the hearts and celebrations. Right here, here, and that's where some of the strongest highlights are. Hi again, Leslie. Strengthen a little. So looking from this perspective, like that-ish perspective. So definitely stronger highlights here, bit more here than what I have currently. Strengthen here and there. Yeah, that's there is where I want to put a stronger green. Boom. That's looking more interesting for sure. On the other side's dark. Yeah, that's working. Hello, Dork Diaries. Let's see. Where should I put highlights next? Definitely do this because that's going to take like 2 seconds. There we go. That's looking better. Boom. Now what else needs some? So from this perspective about it, so this is about how the light's gonna go. Like that-ish. So from this area is highlighted. This area is highlighted. Oh, Charlotte, yes, I remember. The gift you gave to your mom. Yes, I remember. I did not realize you had a separate account. Yeah, let's just highlight this. I remember, Boba. I believe you gave him sunglasses, right? Or her, or whatever. Sunglasses? Nice. Are you painting something else today? Nice, okay. Oh yeah, I definitely need more green again. highlighting this backpack is going to be an interesting experience, because I have not highlighted anything like it before. Not such a large plane. But here, I'm going to finish this little thing first. Yeah, it's definitely looking better. Nice. You're going to add more details? Oh wow, 17 viewers. Nice. If anyone wants to interact in chat, I will read all chat messages and answer any questions like about what I'm doing. Yeah, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting highlights on the armor of this Space Marine. Or specifically Salamander, really. Ooh, that was quick. Because even from this perspective, it's a little bit of light right there. Any details you're planning to add to Boba, Charlotte? Then I'll blend this around here a little. Just a little. But right now it's a bit too stark a contrast. So it's a bit more distinct from the background? Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Oh, I just remembered something I'm gonna need to do. Let us hope I don't forget in the future. Because that wouldn't be very good. There we go. Yeah, that's where that highlight goes. Yeah, that's definitely a bit that's gonna stay shadowed. It's not angled enough to get highlighted. Oh, that was very blurry. There we go, that's a lot better. It's a little actually brighter than I intended. There we go, that's better. Hello to everyone who has just joined stream. I am currently just painting the highlights on the armor of this Eradicator. So this Space Marine. And yeah, I'm just talking a bit in chat. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing or why I'm doing anything, I would be happy to answer them. Nice, Charlotte. Any other details you're planning to add or like accentuate? What happens if I like highlight everything? Of course, it's a weaker highlight. Because if I ooh, there we go. That's looking a lot better. The glasses color. Yes. Are they going to be like slightly see-through or are they going to be like fully opaque? Ooh, that's looking nice. So the backpack is just about done. Just gotta make this a bit of a smoother blend. Oh, that's too strong. There we go, that should be better. And then, of course, so opaque then. I need a little bit of green for this. Darker base green, actually. To get that blend. There we go. That's looking better. That one actually needs more of the other green, the lighter green. Little there, but really here. There we go. That's better. And then what's left? So gotta highlight this a tiny, tiny bit. And then the legs are really mostly in shadow besides here. So I'll probably highlight the ladder a little. There we go. Very, very minor difference, especially with this lighting, but it's noticeable on my end. So that's all that's important. What next? So really, like, no highlights on this leg, like, at all. Like, none. Just no highlights here. So it's really just hit this area with a bit of light, and the boot with a bit of light, and see, the thing is, from this perspective, this leg is getting nothing. Like, just absolutely nothing. And then, of course, we bring out the second layer, the bright highlights. But I feel like I can get the dim ones done first. I'm hoping that this live stream will be the last I'm painting this mini. Then I will properly do this guy, which I've started. Here, actually. You can see I've been putting the metallics on, getting all the base coats, outlining the OSL. And then, of course, I got a bit ahead of myself. So, I actually started the OSL. And it's working. It's definitely looking good. I'm very happy with it. But I still gotta do it on the other 3 spots. But yeah. Actually, you know what? He can just sit right here like that. There we go. And then we'll bring you back up front. Okay, now let's pop on green right here. Nice, nice. I wonder if Le Studio Roxy will be on. Well, we'll find out at some point. Let's clean this brush. Yeah. Hoping to go for at least an hour. I should be able to. It's... There we go. Now just have to get right here, and right here. So let's do the more obvious one first, which is the boot. Right here is just where I want it to end. Of course, gotta highlight the side of the boot. After all, that would very much be catching the light. I'll just put my finger here. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I just have to get the little edge of the boot. Like this little area. This little crease. Something. Plate. Plate sounds better. This little plate of the armor. Of course, of course. Then smooth the transition, because that's a very stark. Ooh, that's too thick. Very stark transition. Very stark transition. It's too much. Yes, there we go. Of course. Smoothen this a little. Pull this way. Just strengthen this area. Did something happen, Charlotte? Wait, what happened to Boba? How did Boba get destroyed? Okay. I hope Boba's okay, or at least recoverable. Is that right? Yeah, that actually looks like I really hit the right spots there. Let's really strengthen that. Definitely strengthened. Actually needs a fade. That's what it needs. It needs a fade right here. It's a little stronger as well. I'll just say annoying combination. Now let's weaken a little. Yes, okay. Now just a minor fade. Then I'll have to strengthen down there again, but I can do that with a strong highlight, really. Yeah, that's again needs more fade, really. Yeah, that really needs strengthening at the bottom. Actually, it's too discordant. Boba's going to be okay. Oh, that's a relief. Can you tell me what happened? It's like dramatic, sad music to accompany Boba. Ooh. Yeah, definitely needs to actually strengthen that a tiny bit more. Okay, a white marker. Did it like, were you drawing and then it slipped? And then like streaked over Boba? Ah, But you managed to wipe it off then? Wipe it off before it dried and permanently damaged boba? Na, 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 na. Yeah, I'm gonna use stronger green. That area is too spotty. Soap and water, I see. Nice. Cleansed boba before it was too late. Okay, just a little more. Just right here-ish. Knowing me, I'm gonna have forgotten like 45 different spots and have to come back to it later. I'm gonna like varnish in like a quarter of a second after I finish varnishing. It's gonna be like, oh, you just left half the model completely unpainted. Nice. Boba is alive. Boom. Okay, so that's the basic highlights, I think. I think that's how I'll do the basic highlights. And then, yeah, I kind of like how it works. I do think, yeah, it's interesting. I think a mix of the yellow green, the normal green, and some white. I'll have to check this. We will have to test this out because I am not sure how I'm going to do the highlighting hue here. The hue through which the marine shall be made alive. So a small mix of green, light green, the power of the two miracle substances cannot be understated. Need more green here. Or do I need more green? Or maybe I need more green. Who knows? Probably needs some more green though. Maybe even green. That would be crazy. Yes, so if we pop this on. Ooh, like that kind of highlight. I like that. That looks good. Then a little bit of blending right there. Ooh, yes. Licky. There we go. Nice. Nice. So that's this arm done. Oh, there we go. Now I'm gonna do the chest. I think the chest is a good next step. It's pretty simple. It's just a little bit of green right there, and I'm done. That's it. Boom, chest done. I gotta do that little thing around his neck. Tiny bit. Tiny bit here. And of course, getting my green and getting the tiniest dab of my yellowish green. I can't remember if there's a color name for that. And then, of course, grab all those areas that need to be highlighted. I'm gonna need a lot of this highlighting color. There we go. That's the green I am looking for. Nice. I am presuming you put Boba in a safe place for the time being, so that no more accidents can happen. So bright. At the same time, it makes painting so much easier. So, gotta sacrifice the lighting. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay, this is so important for this step. Actually makes the model look so much better, this highlighting. It's so important. Such an important part of the process. Wow, yeah, this brush is cooked. I will have to clean it at the end of the stream. That'll be the last thing I do. There we go. That does make some more pain for the dance. Make some more pain to use for the hands. Na 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 na. Oh, it's so good. OSL, such a good way to improve painting skills, because it helps you figure out how to place highlights so much quicker. It just makes things look better. It really looks in shadow. Like that's how it's supposed to look. Dun, dun, dun. Na, 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 na. What is today? Sunday? So it seems like Sundays are decent days. But dun, dun. And ESSA? No, I can't. No, I don't believe I've heard of an ESSA before. ESSA, yeah, that does not sound very familiar to me. Can you explain? Or is it something that's like, oh, you don't know? Good. Because there certainly are some things like that. ESSA. It sounds like a test, like a standardized test. Are there any? I just can't think of a meaning of ESSA. Okay, let's grab some green. Let's grab more green. Ooh, I'm gonna need a lot of green to counterbalance that. Yeah, that's not enough. There we go. Oh, emotional support stuffed animal. Yes, that's good. Are you gonna make boba your ESSA? Nice. Are you gonna like go to a toy shop and custom order boba as another ESSA? Ooh, yeah, that's good. Nope. Okay. You have plenty as it is right now. Don't need any more. Don't want to pollute the collection. Maybe. Okay, we'll see. A possible idea for the future. Oh, that's way too blurry. There we go. I'm almost done with highlights. That took like 2 seconds. There's no such thing as having too many ESSAs. I see. I would be inclined to agree, honestly. If they work, they work, after all. My emotional support animals are, it's probably just ESM for me. Emotional support miniatures. Ooh. We'll be waiting for Charlotte for the next hour and a half as they count all of their emotional support stuffed animals. 8? Oh, that's not that many. That's only 8. I was expecting like 40. No, but 8's just a reasonable amount. That's just like, I have that many. I have that many stuffed animals, probably more. Wow, that did nothing. Plus the ones in your... Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like those beanbag chairs. Yes. So that makes... That's a lot, actually. Because those things get so full. So quickly. Ooh, that's a nice blend. Happy with that blend. That's like at least 20 more, like 20 decently sized ones. If you have smaller things like keychain size, then it's like 40. Yeah, 40. So 40 plus 8, so probably 50. 45 to 50 is probably a very safe bet on how many you have. And there's always a chance you have significantly more, significantly less, but it's probably around 50. You can name them all. Well, do you want to tell us all their names? Do you have any like super interesting names for any of them? Let's see. It's just a little bit right here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see this right here needs some blending. Oh, Charlotte hasn't typed in a while. I suspect they are typing out every single name. Chase the German Shepherd or Chase German and Shepherd? I would hope the former. Ooh, okay, so that's the highlighting on the armor. That's just about done. Now it's just... Oh, this is gonna take like 45 hours. It's gonna be 45 hours of Charlotte just typing out the names of every single stuffed animal they own. Yes. Success. Okay, that's 3. Charlie, Chase, and Carter. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Are there 40 names? I'm sure there's more than 40 names that start with C. But can I think of 40 names that start with C? Yeah, of course there's more than 40 names that start with C. That's a stupid thing thinking otherwise, but do I know 40 names start with C? Coco, yeah, I'm really seeing a pattern here. Oh, yeah, everything's fine actually. Well, that was a bit stronger than I was intending. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, that's already so much better. Oh, now we have S and S. Okay, never mind. My trend was wrong. Which, yeah, makes sense. 40 or 50 things, really, that start with C is... It's a little impractical. You, of course, have Snowball the Bear and then Stella the Husky. Very good, very good. The 2 most iconic animals in the North. That's actually good. Here needs some. Let's do that right now. That's too strong. I need a little bit of water. Owen the Black Retriever. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. There's just so many different kinds of dog that there's no way there isn't a Black Retriever. I just haven't heard of that before. At the same time, I'm not very much knowledgeable on dogs, so it's not really a surprise I haven't heard of one breed. Elaney the Creature. Next to all the other legendary animals, we have Elaney the Creature. Of course. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's the highlights on the armor. I am happy with that. That's looking nice. That's looking really nice. I'm just gonna put this here for a moment while I grab my basing materials, because that armor was the last step. It was done. The miniature is complete. Vanilla the Bear, the mother of Snowball. I see. So this is the first time on stream I will be doing basing of a mini when I finish painting it. This is before I just did off stream. So way I do it, Armageddon Dust, Agrax Earthshade, Tyrant Skull. We have our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brush, which will not actually be marred by this. Yeah, this is the very edge, so I'm fine. I think Malcolm, of course. I didn't shake it up enough. Yeah, I'll just put this here. That literally changed nothing. But trying to get the paint down here. Yes, there we go. There we go. Now I got some paint. Just grab some beautiful hunks of paint and just slop them on. Let's put this. I know that's not enough. So I'm used to a little further. That should be fine. Then rolling it out. A purple cow. How interesting. Yeah, I definitely need that other bit of paint as well. Jumo, the big fat chicken. Of course. Everyone knows of this famous species of animal, the big fat chicken, right after the purple cow. Did you like unpack the bag, like to remember what all of them are? Oh, a Squishmallow. Nice. Let's bring it to the side a little. Thank you, Dizzy Squirrel. Yeah, right now I'm just putting on the basing of the Space Marine. Just gonna. Two more. So a little bit less than 40. I'm just not gonna worry about the feet. I'm just gonna clean up all the edges. Like for example, right here. Ooh, two Caribors. Caribors, yes, actually. I think that's funny. The Caribors rise again. Oh, shice. Where did that go? I dropped something. Let us see if I can find it real quick. Yep, no problem. Okay, where did this fall? What the heck? Oh, there it is. I am really lucky my floor is a dark gray. Otherwise, that would have been bad. Whoop. Let's shift a little bit. Grab this. And now we're just going to use a little bit of clear plastic. Yep. And we're just going to push it. Your fingers hurt? Were you like typing that on a keyboard or like using your phone? I would guess a phone because I can't imagine someone watching shorts on a computer. But, you know, you never know. Gotta confirm. Best to confirm, really. Oh, there we go. Let us use a knife and just take them off because this bit just doesn't really work on the holder. Just gonna clean off little bits that are getting on the base. So let's use this. No, let's do it properly. Nice. Okay. Now the next step is to let this guy sit for the next, 4 hours. So, yeah, not... Okay, see you later, Charlotte. This might be where I end stream, actually, because can't really do much else. Yeah, I think I'll actually end stream here. Or not, you know, I'll wait. I can do other things. So just gonna pop this guy back on the holder for the moment. We're just gonna put this on screen, let the base dry. Since this is gonna be like, I'm not even gonna touch this guy till tomorrow, because otherwise, or yeah, probably tomorrow. I don't want to risk getting base, but yeah, the miniature is practically done, and this is probably where I'll end stream. So see everyone later. I hope everyone who stuck around enjoyed the stream. I'll be ending right around